Going back.
What you got in the back? All kinds of stuff from the van. Hey everybody, it's Porter Dude here. Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to give you an update on the Cabover International, and so far what we've done, we have 4 brand new batteries. We end up getting a new battery cable, got all the cables connected, and the batteries now are connected properly, or they were. Okay, so we had the truck running, and it was only run on starting fluid. Didn't want to run very well at all, so we ended up going to get more starting fluid and getting that prepared just in case. You can't run out of starting fluid, or can't run out of, you know, who knows what. But anyway, we're at a point now where basically what I'm thinking is that the truck would run and it just didn't want to idle worth a hoot. So I checked the fuel filter and the filter was low. So there's a thought that one may have water in the fuel, which will cause it to not run at all, or not run poorly actually. And so we're at a point now where we're going to take the filters off, check them out, and see if there's water beads in the fuel, and we'll go from there. Hopefully it's not that bad, but you know, so there's some other things that we're going to check, but the main thing is to start somewhere. That's where we decided to start. And you know, we've gone through the truck kind of deal, make sure everything goes off. So you know, we'll connect the batteries here eventually, maybe not at this point, but the next time around, and see how everything comes out. That's a big bruiser. They got pinchers in the front. See it? Wow. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Waiting for it to jump.
He got them spread out, doesn't he? Get on there. Welcome to the Porter Garage. We sit around and we talk shop. We have the fuel filter off. Smells like it. Old diesel. There. Does it taste like old diesel?
Bottoms up.
Yeah, bottoms up on the... I don't know. I think that's water there, because that'd be around the outside the O-ring. Here's my thoughts. If you got water on the outside of the O-ring on your filter, don't you think you're gonna get a little bit of water in the container, in the diesel when you pour it? My thoughts are, yes! It does smell like old diesel. You wanna smell it?
You give me and my buddies a bottle of dough-in heat urine, we could entertain ourselves for the weekend. So. Your turn.
We had it running, but it wasn't pumping, so it's running just basically off the... Looky there, looky there! I'm sure I got water from the edge of that. All right, now everybody, I have to tell you a secret. Something I learned a long time ago is that nowadays they put a lot of these additives in there, and it's to kind of, it helps it thin it out. It's, I think what they call it, like diesel honey. It keeps it from gelling up in the winter time. Some trucks will have a fuel heater. Golly gee, that's got, the container was clean, but it's got particles in the bottom. But anyway, I learned in the wintertime that if you, let's say, I think those tanks are roughly 100 gallons each. They're both the same. But either way, if you put a little bit of gas down in them, it helps thin it and it keeps it from gelling and freezing up. It boosts the octane kind of a bit as well. And that's what these additives do as well. It kind of boosts the octane. But anyway, that's what I did. I added, I think it was maybe a gallon of gas. That when it was high test fuel in between the two tanks in the truck. So I'm glad we checked these. The filter itself on the top end is rusty on the outside, which is typical, but this truck sat outside for, you know, a couple years, and then when I got it, it sat outside more. The filter will be somewhat rusty. I never liked rusty filters, but it's just surface rust for the most part. But if you look at the top end ring, the channel or valley, whatever you want to call it, it's got it'll have water in that part now, but it's also got diesel. Really thinking about it, I'm looking here and it does not look like, in this clear container, the only thing I see are the sediments in the bottom, and that could be a breakdown or from the filter or whatever. You have to get them out and see if they're kind of gritty or whatever. So got that silver blue hue to it kind of deal, and probably the gas changes the color a little bit as well. But it's older diesel. That right there is a, I don't know, a pint or so of diesel right there. And I do not see any water beads on it. So, you know, we're doing a process of elimination, checking everything. So, and it was actually, this time around, it was a whole lot lower. I'd say it's well over 2 inches low in the filter. So, and it did have air in the line as well. So, which is going to have, you know, some pressure because that's how the fuel gets pumped in, forced in to the injectors. Okay, so that's one thing down. So we got more to go. Where are you, Mama? Wish I had some crackers and cheese right now. Oh, they're going out on the other side over there. I'm gonna lay this right here with, I better go for it.